excited to be here.
I was getting ready actually to jump in the shower, and before anything, like the door to the bedroom blew open. A gust of air came in and just kind of dissipated, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought, nothing. And so I go downstairs, and my aunt was like, "Oh, that's our resident ghost." So that was the original draw for me that actually got me into paranormal.
Good evening, and welcome to Michiana Paranormal Investigations. My name is Jeff Price. Tonight we're coming to you live from the State Theater in downtown South Bend.
I had gone to work and they went to a movie with their dad, and they came back and their troll dolls were arranged in a circle with their kind of like their heads together. And they're like, "Mom, did you do that?" "No, I was at work." And then, "Dad, did you do that?" "Melissa, Brittany, did you do that?" "No." And after that, it just, stuff happened all the time.
Growing up, the new paranormal shows would come out and you'd be glued, and I would always tune in and watch them whenever I could.
I watched Ghost Hunters. I kind of picked, not so much for the content but was how are they using the K2 or the EMF detector? How are they using the recorders? What kind of questions are they asking? That kind of stuff. Or how they do their pre-investigation, how they talk to the clients, what kind of information do they get from them.
In the last 10 years, there's been such an evolution of paranormal shows. For me, you can sit in front of a TV and you can watch a show about a haunted location, and it's easy to sit back and think, you know what, hey, there's someone in the corner, or they're just hearing things, or it's a dark basement. But when you're actually in a room in the State Theater here in downtown South Bend at 3 a.m., you're the only one in there, there's no one around, and you feel like there's something right next to you. There's something with that experience that you just can't get by just watching TV alone. And for me, like that draw, that, trying to find the unknown, the whole, paranormal, for me, that's 100% of what I enjoy doing. You would watch a show and it would be, California, Florida, there was nothing local. And so the idea originally was, let's highlight some of the local places here. And so like Bargain Hunters was in 2014, it was the first place that we did our video, and we brought our cameras and our lights and camera crane. I mean, it was the full gamut of, everything. And I think we spent more time setting up for the videos, than actually we did for the investigation.
Can you point in the direction where you're at, please? Okay. Just straighten them out for me. Yeah, we've been here twice. We had a flashlight session. We had some activity in the basement. The K2 meters were going off down there. Things would fall off the shelves behind the counter where the register is downstairs.
You grow up here and you hear stories. I mean, like when I was a kid growing up, like the big thing, before any of the ghost shows, anything was on TV, was there was a road called Primrose Road out on the west side of South Bend. And it was like one of those urban legends. You go out there in the middle of the night and turn your lights off and you see, rocks and people. And, there were so many different urban legends that you would hear about that, going into places where like the State Theater, where we had heard so much about the history behind it, but actually going there and experiencing it, was phenomenal.
We get a lot of referrals from our YouTube and people that talk to people say, hey, you need to look at this or watch this. This is what they do. Different businesses give you a call and like, we need you to come out. And we did Cheers Pub and was contacted by the owner that she had some concerns and wanted us to come out.
When Halloween comes around, we have the news stations contacting us to say, hey, can you come out and do a story? And, and being able to build that reputable relationship with, local media and local businesses, that, and just knowing that we're honest and we're going to give our opinion about what we find. We had the YouTube series out there, but we wanted to try to highlight more of like local things and kind of go a little bit beyond just a haunted location and talk about kind of how we do things and what the technique is. So we were in contact with the local cable access channel, and so we did, I believe, 6 episodes of the Haunted Michiana show. I'm glad we were able to do it for what we did, because I mean, even now we still get people that, oh yeah, I saw your show on, the cable access, and so it's good to highlight again things that are going on in the area as well.
It's a drive, and it's a passion, and I think in our group it's just part of us. It's not something that's going to go away.